Couple of weeks ago, Kim Kardashian, and I can't believe I'm saying this on the channel, even that stupid name, but no, her kid is finally of age to figure out that, yeah, his mom is a fucking blithering whore who got famous off the back of a sex tape. But what about the other guy? The penis haver and the box licker that was in there. Whatever happened to him? Well, he developed a affordable headphones brand that literally every hack YouTuber has as a sponsorship. Mostly didn't achieve the same levels of success like these professional whores had. Kim Kardashian kept a leaked sex tape in a Nike shoebox under her bed, Ray J speaks, after 14 years in the shadows, to reveal second tape does exist, but she has the only copy and accuses the Kardashian family of making billions from abusing my name. The sex tape didn't sell for billions of dollars, but the only reason why these degenerate kids of the third chair from the O.J. Simpson defense team are even known by most people is because Kim's fat fucking BBL assisted ass was the one that was getting fucking pounded out on film. You can go back and look for it, but it was never really anything to fucking go on. It was just mostly a bunch of up close shots where you could just barely see anything, and it was just, yeah, Ray J ended up looking good at the end of it because he's got a fucking huge... Anyways, the infamous Kim Kardashian sex tape was released like an album by Kim herself, who kept the only copy of it stashed in a Nike shoebox under her bed, along with the rest of her steamy tape she made with Ray J, according to Ray J. But you gotta kind of take this with a grain of salt, because yes, this is his side of the story, but what does he stand to gain from this? Because all of the proceeds have been made, and I'm sure there's probably a whole bunch of copies of this stupid tape on the hub. So unless he's launching a new line of something, I don't know what would be motivating him for finally to come out and speak about this now of all times. Speaking for the first time about the tape in a bombshell interview with the Daily Mail, Ray J said he never possessed a copy of any of the tapes that he made together. None of the tapes, just providing all of the pipe, only holding on to photos and texts Kim sent him between '02 and '09. He also insists never did any of the things she claimed he did in the Kardashians' new Hulu show. That's why he's coming forward with this. And was outraged by her suggestion that he might have a video showing him sticking a dildo in my ass. You'd probably want to come out in front of this and address those accusations, because you don't want to end up with your pants theoretically down in a Jack Murphy type situation. Which he says made him sound like a rapist. Oh my god, he's a rapper, not a rapist. And was untrue. In the private text message to Ray J, seen below, well, I guess we'll see it, Kim admits, if you're upset about the dildo comment, it was clearly a sarcastic joke and I was laughing when I said it. Sure. Remember when she used to look like a human being and not just some sort of an inflated sex doll? God, that was a long time ago. Ray J's real name, Ray Norwood. Nobody cares. I've sat in the shadows for over 14 years, allowing the Kardashians to use my name. Nobody brings you up, and really, because it's just the Kim Kardashian sex tape and some anonymous black guy, which would just go on to describe most of her dating history. To abuse my name, make billions of dollars over a decade and a half talking about a topic I've never really spoken about. Yeah, launched her into the stratosphere for whatever reasons, and she fucked her way through the NBA's bench and one of the most successful rappers of all time, and now she's the fucking third chair on the disheveled remains of Saturday Night Live. Good for her, I guess. Former couple got together in 2002 when they were both 21, made an infamous tape during their birthday celebrations that year. It was released in 2007. Ray J, now 41, is putting out the video with his idea, and he suggested it to Kim after they saw how Paris Hilton's profile was boosted when she made a film with poker player Rick Salomon was leaked. I've always thought it was Fred Durst. I don't know why. But Jesus Christ, these are some names that have not been uttered since the 2007 timeframe. But while Kim claims that she didn't want to do it, sure thing. Ray J says that the now 41-year-old embraced the idea and enlisted her mother, Kris Jenner, to organize its release via Vivid Entertainment, a process he had little to do with. Isn't that who eventually released it anyways? I'm sure he'll get into it. The eventual contract, which was signed by both Ray J and Kim, was for 3 videos, including 2 sex tapes and 1 made in the Esperanza Hotel in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, and 1 created in Santa Barbara, and find a third tape that is listed as an intro to the Cabo footage. Only one tape, the video shot in Cabo, was ever released, and dad of two, Ray J, well, two that I'll take credit for, told the Daily Mail that all of the intimate tapes were kept in Kim's house in a shoebox under her bed. Yes, like a teenager's pot stash. He said it was something we did in Cabo on a trip for her birthday, and it was something extra we were doing in the hotel. She kept saying, she kept them all. She had to go find the sex tape, number one from Cabo, and then present it. I never had a tape in my possession the whole relationship. Never had a single one in my house. She had them at her house. She always had all the tapes in her Nike shoebox under her bed. I'm sure she has bigger beds now and better boxes. Probably bigger beds, but not better boxes. That's how it all came about. Once I pitched the idea to her, she was playing around with it for a bit, and please, let's keep this PG. But when she jumped on the idea, talked with her mom about it, and it was out of my hands from there. Neither Kim nor Chris, who nobody wants to see a sex tape of, responded to Daily Mail for comment. Ray J now regrets his role in releasing the tape after he was publicly blamed for leaking it, but has been unable to correct the record due to the contract he had signed without legal advice. Oh, so we had an NDA that just finally came up. That makes sense. The Love and Hip Hop star? Says the tape and his role as the villain of the piece has blighted his career and relationships, and even left him feeling suicidal at one stage. Well, to be fair, if he's got a family and they're still out there on the streets, take that as a big W, my dude, okay? Because that's modern day 41-year-old Kim Kardashian still playing dress up in front of a bunch of fucking empty-headed idiots, and you're hawking headphones. I think you're winning. Ray J said, I felt suicidal because you know something's real and it's true, and you're watching a whole family create an empire from the lie they've created. It's heartbreaking and disrespectful to all the entertainers who have been honest and true to their craft. As a black man living and working in America, it's hard to get up every day and look out at the water or look at my family. Yeah, as a white man working hard in Canada, I look outside and I see the street and not the water. So I don't know, fucking calm the victim card here, my guy. Or look at my family and I know that they think something about you when it's 100% the other way. How do you live like that? Like telling them the story. You just can't take it public. That's what an NDA is. I can't be part of any reputable major network television show or do Dancing with the Stars or do America's Got Talent or anything like that because of my image. But you can still release music. What the fuck's the problem? And everybody's like, yeah, no, if you had talent, it would be a totally different situation. But you know, because of what they made of me, I'm not allowed to be in those places. No. Have you seen the quality of people that are on these judging panels on these fucking reality shows? You have a modicum of name recognition, even as basic a bitch of a moniker as Ray J is. People know who that is, even if it is, oh yeah, weren't you just the stunt cock in that sex tape from that professional homewrecker? Oh yeah, that's cool. You were a rapper too at the same time. Hey, you want to sit on one of our spinning chair shows? That would be great. The singer added, for me, I've been walking on eggshells thinking I'm going to get in trouble for telling the truth, and I've been holding on to the past for 14 years and watching them humiliate me. Press X to doubt. They're celebrating my destruction. I don't think that they think a moment about you. I'm just outside of that one comment that just recently came up and the fact that Kim's kids discovered that she has a sex tape out there. I don't think, not to slight you or anything, I just don't think you get mentioned all that much. Said he was forced to live a lie and now wants the truth to come out so he can show people, oh, please don't be what I think it's going to be. Most importantly, his daughter, 3-year-old daughter, Melody, that he's not a bad guy who exploits and disrespects women. No, again, and it's been years since I've even seen clips of this fucking nonsense. It doesn't look like you were disrespecting any women. In fact, a lot of it was just you licking box, which just kind of goes to show that you have a great respect for women. So I don't really know. Looks like you just need to properly educate your kids, but she's 3 years old, and unless you're a Democrat, I don't think you're necessarily that intrigued about discussing sexual material with your 3-year-old kid. Ray J said, where in the whole story did Ray J become the person who leaked the tape and who's made their lives miserable? Do you believe that Ray J is the enemy of all enemies? When we've been the partners from the beginning and the sex tape being released up until now, we are still making money. But yet you go to defame me and blame me, and I can't do anything but defend my honor and speak out and tell the truth. He said the final straw when the Kardashians made the tape a storyline in their new Hulu show, at one point discussing whether he might have any more material, including a moment when Kim said that he might have a video showing him sticking a dildo in my ass. In the later episode, her estranged husband Kanye West is seen boasting about collecting a laptop from Ray J and saying that his family would no longer be extorted. But furiously, maybe, Ray J says, the reality was very different. He handed over a device stuffed with intimate photos and mini videos. Okay, so you got videos that are out there. Okay. Then to him during their 4-year relationship that he heard via Kanye that Kim was worried about the kind of material that the laptop might contain. Despite Kanye's claims of extortion, Ray J says he did not ask to be paid, did not receive any money, and was happy to hand it over to allay Kim's fears. Jesus, those are supposed to be text messages. I think that kind of looks like maybe DMs, maybe Instagram DMs, but whatever. Because I don't know how many people's text messages have a blue check mark, but I've been out of the loop for a minute. So here's the thing. I don't give a fuck about their new reality show. It's just interesting that after all of this time and after everything's all passed, in order to promote some fucking shitty, degenerate fucking show, Ray J's name gets dragged up, and now that he no longer has to keep a secret, I'm just thinking that he has an NDA or something that eventually came up. But fact of the matter is, Kim was the one who put it out there, and the whole family was using it as a springboard into popular culture, and it overwhelmingly worked. Can't deny that, even though it's like, what kind of value do they bring to society other than just completely distorting body and beauty standards for the fucking decade? Like, it's nice and all, but still, you're fucking pre-diabetic, let's be honest. Nice to know that there is another side to this story, and perhaps that family is as corrupt as people have alleged and thought for a long time. Rob Kardashian is spinning in hell on a spit roast of all of his daughter's previous lovers. Sucks to suck. With all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. Why don't you follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.